I do want to jump into Dark Angel, which I grew up knowing it as I Come
Oh
in.
yeah, I
And
come in peace. Yeah.
this was the film that first introduced me to you. I
Mhm.
grew up loving this movie, was a huge fan of Dolph Lundren as well, and knowing him from Rocky Four as this larger than life figure,
No,
to
no,
see another figure that was more larger, taller, more imposing to go up against him was just something that we weren't introduced to, right? And
I see. Yeah, at that time, yeah, because yeah,
so that was amazing. And I know we spent, quite a bit of time talking about I Come in Peace on our last interview, but you flirted with the idea of a sequel that was in the works. Has there been any progression since the last time we talked?
no, we were close a couple of times with MGM. The rights always get sold and sold again. Now, I think I don't even know who the rights are with right now. Whoever bought MGM, I think, was someone has it, and I think MGM is still existing and has it, as
Mhm.
far as I know. Or Warner Bros. Who knows? Without the rights, you can't do it really. And last thing, we submitted it to MGM, and then suddenly that uh, vice president of whatever, I think he was the vice president, he left the company. So no luck so far. I have a script. Dolph, I don't think he has read it, but it's a wonderful story. I love it. It would be perfect for Dolph, that's for sure. For myself too, it's like to be shot in Sweden, in the snow. And it's kind of a cool story. Did I tell you the story yet?
Yes, but I'd love to hear it from the man himself.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like, it's years later. Dolph is 1 year short of retirement, and they got rid of him. He's now basically a sheriff in a Texas town, hunting chicken thieves, has nothing to do, but he still is in the computer, always looking at alien stuff, conspiracy theories, because he knows this was for real, but it's being pushed aside. He's got 1 more year shy of retirement, so everybody's like, keep calm, forget about this shit. And then there's some kids in Sweden, they go on a ski trip and they stumble on the black side, American black side, forgotten. And they find shelter in the snowstorm, and then they kind of like make it by accident down all the way in the 10th floor. You know how those
Mhm.
bunkers are,
Yeah.
because one of those Swedish kids works there part-time as a security guard because nobody cares about that site anymore. And then they stumble on a whole bunch of aliens down there, hanging, all broken ones, including myself. I'm like, exploded basically. And stupid enough, they kind of activate the whole system and free us. And then basically I'm escaping, but I'm only like burned half of it, can't walk a straight line, still shoot the discs, but they go AWire. But I still can kill a lot of people, and I have a whole bunch of people with me. And we invade this Swedish countryside, kill a lot of people. And then the police in Sweden finds out about it, obviously, but they need to keep it hush hush. And then Dolph finds out about it in the internet, conspiracy theories through
Wow.
girl, woman. He flies over there 1 year shy, and then, oh my God, Dolph is at it again. They sent the people after him. So we're all chasing the bunch of crazy aliens killing everybody in Sweden, and nobody is supposed to find out. But it's campy, but a lot of action in it. A
Yeah.
great role for Dolph because I mean, it's Sweden, he can go home, play
Yeah.
the cop, and his sidekick is this time another Dolph Lundren young guy lookalike.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they obviously don't get along in the beginning,
Yeah.
because the other cop doesn't believe in aliens. So,
Yes, yes. Yes, sort of paralleling the relationship that he had with his first partner,
right.
but this time it's a partner that maybe he's more, let's say, intimidated by because he wasn't scared
Yeah, because
of
it's a
the other.
younger guy looking like him.
Yeah, yeah. So no, I definitely like this idea. It sounds like there's a lot of room for action in this story, and also for his character, right? I mean, it's been 30 years where he thinks that he cracked this case, and now it's his worst fear is being met by being reunited by his old, especially if he sees. And is your character a central part, or is it a bunch
No, he's the
of your?
central part.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's just he also recuperates over time.
I was gonna say yes.
Yeah, it turns out that there's a little girl. He gets so injured. He's so fucked up, sorry, screwed up, injured. And then he ends up in a barn in the countryside, and there's this little girl that actually has a incurable blood disease, and she saves him more or less into the barn with the tractor, pulls him in there because she's a young girl. It's like, oh my God, who are you? This and that. And she cuts herself, and that blood goes into his wounds. And it turns out that is kind of like regenerating him. That's like something, what's on our planet, that disease is a healing factor for me, and then I slowly get my strength back, but never the full Mountie. The thing is, because I'm older now, so I can't do the same things that I used to be able to do. So I'm always going to be a bit like handicapped, still powerful, but not as. But there will be others that also were basically caught at one point and imprisoned that work for me. That'll be. I will cast some really good-looking, strong, strapping aliens.
Definitely, definitely.